Okay. Hey everyone, welcome to Vienna Contemporary. We are art Kolkhoz, and we're here to check out some art and to see what's up. Maybe ask some questions, see some people. We'll see. This is how I usually roll. Nothing new. I'm just came from the university. All good. Would you like to follow me further? All right. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's the crack. There will be something. Hello everyone. It's very serious, okay? We're a very serious organization. It's not about joking, okay? It's about doing stuff, okay? Okay, it's very serious. This is the highlight of of this year, I guess. This is the best thing I've done the whole year. I'm not gonna lie. Okay? Hello. Hi. Hey there. So I just tried your, I don't know, can you call it art?
It's art, of course it's art.
I mean, when I'm in it, is it like the different art? Or
no.
Is it? No?
No.
Okay.
It's an art piece for performances.
Yes.
To
exactly.
perform.
That's what I was looking for.
And you are then acting with it.
Okay. So then, am I then an art piece or am I a performer?
You are part of a performance.
Okay. You wiggle your way out, but it's good.
Yeah.
I like it. It was really interesting, really fun. What's the concept behind this? Is it because of the infantilization of the whole society?
Yes, exactly. Of the society and the individuals.
Okay.
We have a philosopher here in Vienna called Robert Pfaller, who has published several books on the topic of being adult or grown up or not. And he will, and the artist knows that text, and he was thinking about that. And Robert Pfaller, the philosopher, will curate the show in my gallery in Vienna, opening mid of November, Wednesday, about that topic.
Yeah.
Infantilization, grown up language or not, and this is one of the objects which he has chosen already.
This object, like the case, I guess is he making a case against it, or is he just observing it? Is it prescriptive or is it descriptive?
He is observing it, and he is working with the phenomenon, and he is fascinated by these processes. As Robert Pfaller says, this is growing in our, especially Western societies, to split the societies into more and smaller minorities, groups. They all are standing in their corners and saying, give us attention, give us support. We are a minority, we are suffering. Pay attention to us.
I see exactly what you mean. That's very interesting.
And this is very, very actual process. And because that's undermining democratical structures. That's changing the democratic Western system, that everyone is equal, and every minority, every person has the same rights. With the new tendency, splitting the society into such groups, that's the opposite direction. So the politicians are tending to feed that group or the next group which is crying, and this what is this in English? Equality? No.
Equality. It's like
equality.
The sameness
is getting
watered down.
Exactly.
Okay, I see. I really like your art piece. I really like the message of the art piece, and it's very fun. It's whoever made this makes a bad case, because I want to be a child now and write this thing. It's incredible. Okay, thank you very much.
Expression.
We are here with are you a gallerist or are you an artist?
I am assistant of the gallerist. The gallerist is over here, Ilse. She's my boss, but I can try to answer your questions as good as I can.
Okay, cool. So who do you represent here? Can you just quickly?
We are representing 3 contemporary Latvian artists, Ilmārs Blūmbergs, Helēna Henriksson and Paulis Liepa, and this is Estonian contemporary artist Marko Mātam. Yes.
Okay, and are these new artists, are these young artists, have they been represented somewhere else, or are they already established names?
Well, most of them are actually established artists. Ilmārs Blūmbergs, for instance, he recently passed away only 4 years ago. Helēna is 72, whereas Marko is 55, and Paulis has just reached the age of 40, I believe. I'm sorry, I'm not really good with the math.
No worries.
Yeah, he's our youngest artist.
Okay, that's pretty cool. We're also interested in more of a commercial component of this big event, you know.
Yeah.
And like, what would you say, which is the most expensive piece in your gallery right now? Not in your gallery, I'm sorry, in this installation, yeah,
piece.
the most one.
Oh, yeah.
Is there value on them, or is it around like a ballpark, maybe like around 10?
They're all mostly around.
This is we brought only small sizes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because these 3 artists, for work with big sizes too, but it's because Corona and all shipping problems, we can't bring big size paintings, but which is more expensive.
Yeah, I understand. So okay,
No,
so you're
he is gold, he is gold, he is gold, he is
I
gold.
see.
I can't.
I agree. It's priceless. You can't put a
Yes.
tag on it. Yes.
Well, if you're talking about which one is like more interesting or intriguing, is Paulis Liepa. He's a contemporary graphic artist.
Okay.
And he has developed his own technique over the time. These are prints, but actually what you see here, print is only the first stage, the beginning stage of the work. Afterwards he mounts it on the wooden board, finishes it off with a varnish and ages it, like creating all the scratches and tiny little details.
I was about to say it's something like I could find in my chemistry class, like an old chemistry class, like all these wooden boards and this type of like colors.
Exactly.
And everything.
He's very influenced by graphic design of the 60s, 70s, 80s. That's why his works, they look like as if they have been abandoned in an old factory decades ago and just recently rediscovered.
Okay.
But they all, as a matter of fact, have been created this year in 2020. Yeah.
That's very cool. Thank you very much. We're doing just like a small rounds, quickly asking all these questions. It was very interesting. Let's go on.
Is the cabinet really film it just for Instagram, so it's nothing
Oh,
serious?
it's just for Instagram with an account of 1 million followers. So yeah.
Don't worry. Hello there.
Hi.
Hey, need you please introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Jaring. I'm one of the director of Duurs Britt en Meeuw. We're a gallery from The Hague, and we're for the first time here at Vienna Contemporary.
Okay.
Yeah, and we represent here a solo presentation of a young Viennese painter called David Roth. And as you can see, he makes classical looking paintings, although that one is made with a bucket of flowers. If you go close with the camera, perhaps later on, or you could do it now, you can see that there are all kind of plant stains on it. So it's some kind of biodynamic painting. And the bouquet, the colors of the bouquet are reflected in the colors of the painting. So there was magenta and green, also a little bit of yellow flowers. But David also liked to painting to the next level, to create this kind of sculptural installation in which there are in total 92 paintings that form this very gigantic sculpture. You can ask yourself the question, is this a painting? Is it a sculpture? Are it finished paintings? Are it cleaning cloths? When you look at all of the details of the installation, you see very different aspects. Something like this, it looks like a cleaning towel, but this looks also very much airbrushed, and this could be let's say elements of an abstract painting. What is a finished painting. Also, if you zoom out a little bit, I'm going to push you away further from me. You can see it in its all giganticness. And that's something as a gallerist that I really like, an artist who dares to experiment, who dares to go outside the boundaries of what a painting is. And we had a lot of good responses from the Viennese audience on the presentation. We also have got a catalogue that we published after for sale for 20 euros only. Come by. And there is some documentation of the first solo show we did with David last year in our gallery in The Hague. So here, for instance, you also see some of those flower paintings that I told you about. Here you can see him during the process, so bouquet 1 with different colors and all the other colors, and then it's a question of using the flower as the brush, some kind of action painting. But what I also really like about David is that with some of those so-called action painters, is more about the process and not about the final result. But here you have got, and also with the painting in the catalog, a very nice balance between the process and how it really looks. A painting like that is priced 8,000 euros. The very big sculptural installation is priced at 30,000 euros. But we also have got, for let's say younger collectors, a little gem like this for 2,000 euros, and it almost looks like an ice cream or a dessert. You can look from all distances at it, and it really keeps on attracting your eye. And that's something a good artwork should do. Keep on attracting the eye and trying to make you look a little bit better.
We're here with the organizer of the whole event of Vienna Contemporary, Dmitry Arsonov.
Genau. Yes.
Yes. Okay, yes. And can I ask a couple of questions? First of all, how is this year different from all other years? What would you say?
I think year 2020 would be sticking out substantially because of the Corona situation, and definitely has had impact on overall visual arts market. As you know, major art fairs had to cancel due to restrictions and complications, and for us it took a lot of effort to make a decision to hold the fair. And this year the number of participants is much less than typical. Typically we have more than 100 galleries participating, 100 plus. This year it's over 60, half coming from Austria and half from the rest. We have 16 countries altogether represented here.
Okay.
Definitely international tourists are very much restricted to travel. That's why we're lacking them, but hopefully they could enjoy it online on our VC own platform.
Okay, so you have an online platform where we can visit this gallery,
and it's a marketplace. You could buy directly. You could either go to the gallery or you could buy immediately online.
Okay, do you have some maybe new Russian artists specifically this year that you didn't have before, or do you have like a group of Russian artists that you like to work with that you know already?
We are B2B business, so we deal with galleries.
Okay.
So galleries bring new artists. Yes, we have several Russian galleries, Myth, Syntaxis, Iragi. Mm-hmm. So have a look, visit the buses, and you'll see some young upcoming artists.
Okay.
Also, I heard that there is a group of Kolkhoz something.
Exactly. Yes, that's us. So
that's you. Oh,
imagine that.
Hello.
Yeah. And this
nice to meet you.
Thank you. And this is our yearly interview, and we would like to present you maybe our little visit card. If Nikita, our stationary artist, will be ready with the. Are you ready with the portrait,
all right,
my friend? And you can find our group on the internet. We're presented on all the social media we would like to collaborate if any opportunity arises. We're mostly Russian speakers, based in Vienna.
Are you based in Vienna?
Yeah, we're based in Vienna.
But
yeah,
called Art Kolkhoz.
Art Kolkhoz.
Ooh,
We
cool.
started for like a few months ago, but we're quickly, we're growing.
Gain the
up.
power.
We're gaining the power. You see, we're here with the press card and microphone. And everything.
Cool.
Just a few months.
Have you been to our booth, Vienna Aksionov Family Foundation? It's just in front of the restaurant area.
No, we haven't.
The last aisle, and
Yeah.
on the right.
Yeah. Is it fun?
No, you would meet my people there
who can contact,
who would be
okay.
happy to engage into the conversation.
Okay. We will check it out immediately, right away.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
This is
Thank you.
This is a very cool art. This is our coordinates, so we hope you find us.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
absolutely.
for
Thank
this
you.
interview. Hey everyone, welcome to this part of the exhibition. We have some art here. Let's ask some questions. Can you please introduce yourself?
Ekaterina Iragi, Gallery Iragi from Moscow. We're presenting here two galleries actually, Osnova Gallery and my gallery.
Okay, so you're presenting someone else's works. There are no your works here, just someone else's.
No, I'm not the artist, I'm the gallerist.
Okay, the gallerist. Can you explain to me and our audience what's the difference between an artist and a gallerist? Like, what's your main function as a gallerist?
Well, the gallerist is like a manager,
Okay.
and the artist is like producing the artifacts.
Right. The
right?
art.
So the
Okay.
art.
Can you introduce us to the art now? Can you
Yeah.
tell us who are the artists? What do they do? Like how did they end up here? That's very interesting too.
Well,
So
we have three artists at the booth.
Okay.
There are two Russian artists. There's Olga Chernysheва.
mhm.
It's a superstar of Russian national international scene.
Yeah.
It's a video and photo artist. First of all, she was known already for some time. Her
Yeah.
works you can find in MoMA New York, in Tate Modern, her video, in photographies in Pompidou Center.
Okay.
And now we're in conversation for the paintings. And she represented Russia in Venice Biennale, not Russia, but she was in Arsenal, in the curatorial part of it. So it's a very well-known Russian name, and also known by Austrian people, because she had a solo show in Sécession 2 years ago. So she one of these rare Russian names with the international fleur, as you say.
Recognition. That's great.
And, all
if
the
you can please
drawings
move,
on the
and then we can show you.
Is
Yeah.
like also related to what she's doing in video, and she's very refined anthropologist of this post-Soviet society, and she's always interested by people, and mostly like unknown crowd, common people. And she finds the different angle to view the ordinary situations of their everyday activity and everyday life, and her artistic eye makes us see them differently. And I think that's what people like about it. It's like intimate poetry, which is connected mostly to. I mean, it stays in the tradition of Russian realism, but it portrays a different side of this life, giving another dimension to existence of these people.
Okay, that was great. I see why you're gallerist now. That was pretty much the best answer I've ever gotten during this interview. Okay, who else? I mean, personally, I have to address these ones because they're right in your face, so we have to talk about them next.
So Alexander Vinogradov, probably you know the name because he was in the famous duo Vinogradov-Dubasarsky. They were famous all over the 90s also. They were portraying the newly rich Russian society with all this kitsch taste and etc. So the duo functioned from 1994 till the 2016, and now Vinogradov is a part, Dubasarsky is a part, and taking different challenges. And Alexander moved to Italy. He lives now in Milano, and he was like all of us were locked down recently, and as a painter he always like thinking like how painting can reflect on our virtual reality. how to you can mechanically you can reproduce the virtual life. So this is a painting representing his Google mapping. That's why you see Google and the names directing, giving the directions and the names of the streets.
So it's like topical. It's because of the corona and all
because
this.
He was seeing, like all of us, the reality through the lens of Google Map, through our devices. So the question is like how, because the painting, one of the challenges of the painting to reflect on reality. So now the challenge how to reflect on virtual reality, and that's the result of his research you see in front of your eyes.
Do you, like as an expert, do you think it's going to be like a new kind of movement, new topic that's going to be picked up by many artists? This virtual reality, this like a merge of media and all this.
I think, for instance, we can see the third artist here. This is a German artist, Henning Strasburger, and he's coming from completely different tradition, obviously. That's what we like. I think the best angle is like when you see the two figurative artists with the abstract expressionism, and he's also reflecting on the things that are not done by human hand, like we all like influenced by the advertising. For instance, the colors in this painting, they're definitely like came from the computer advertising, and this painting gives the feeling that it's done by artificial intellect, but it's done by hand. But the prints and the that you see inside the painting also is the reflection on how to reproduce the virtual life, virtual aesthetics, how the tradition of visual things changes in the course of the 20th and 21st century.
Okay. Thank you. That was very informative. Thank you very much. And I just
confusing.
No worries. Also, I want everyone to see this belt. I think it's fantastic. That's the coolest belt in the gallery. There we are. Hello. Are you an artist or are you a gallerist?
No, I am here actually assisting the gallerist from the Raunikar Gallery space in Ljubljana, which is a fairly new gallery focusing on really young local artists from Ljubljana and also regionally, but the main focus is still on the Ljubljana art scene.
Okay, and you are here presenting?
We are here presenting 4 artists. So Simon Kocijancic, Nevena Aleksovski, Radovan Kunic and Helena Tahir. And they're presented each with a couple of works showing pretty much the most obviously representative parts of their body of work.
Oh, interesting. Do you think, can you say maybe if there is a connection between all of them?
Well, basically the connection between all of them is a sort of let's say maybe they all draw from their intimate world, from their intimate experience, and then expanding into some other, their each individual, the questions that they pose themselves, things like that.
So last question, we're interested in the commercial part of this whole exhibition. So how much for the big one?
For the big canvas, the price is 5,700 euros.
Pretty good. Give out the money. Okay, we're good. Thank you. Thank you for the interview. Okay, so we have artists and we have a gallerist, right?
More or less, yeah.
Okay, let's maybe start with you. What's your name?
My name is Alfred Lenz.
Okay, and you have also some pieces here.
I have one piece here. It's this rainbow. So it's some kind of wooden sculpture where you could lie on it, and you are so when you are lying on it, you are getting a rainbow.
Okay. So is it something like about the rainbow? Is it what I think it is? Is it about?
It's about the rainbow, but it's also about you and about the person who is lying on it. So it's this idea of the rainbow is written in your body then.
Okay, so in order to complete the art piece, there should be performance. There should be someone.
It's some kind of performance, and it's some kind of interaction, and yeah.
Okay, cool.
person who is doing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
2 more minutes, and after that is gonna just switch off, so we can just rapid questions for you. So you are represented here as an artist.
Exactly. I'm one of the people who exhibits for the Angewandte booth, class of trans arts. We got this booth curated by Victoria De Jaco this year.
So what are your art pieces?
My art pieces are these. They are all made from glass. One is already gone because I already sold it.
Okay.
And so
Congrats.
Glass.
Congrats, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
thank you. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, and like I was working with different techniques of compounding and shaping glass. And like, for example, these are blown glass objects. These are pâte de verre, which is a technique where you use glass powder and then melt it together. And I had this portal and another one, and what connects them all is this like this aspect of manipulating space visually or physically, and like there's this the logic of the portal with here is something traversing and the space that's curving, and I was basically interested in this aesthetics that is used in physics to visualize the space-time grid, wormholes.
Yes, I can see it. Can you explain this to me? Yes, it looks great.